What is good, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more CS news. We were traveling this past weekend. We are now back with some crazy CS stuff from Iem Rio this past weekend. So let's break it down. And maybe not too surprising who took it all, but what was surprising was several teams out there upset very early on. It was several days ago. I was tweeting out, what the heck is going on over at Iem Rio? As you have G2 who go from winning the last event that we covered with the infamous Nico breaking the table, and you thought, could it really go downhill from there? They went from first place to last place at Iem Rio, sparking some conversations. Do these players maybe need some more breaks before events?
Torres was holding for a second, but Bacardia nails it! Oh dear, G2, 3 deaths away from elimination. It's so perfect for Eternal Fire, a clean conversion to close it out. All coming from CT, Nico unable to do anything, a dink onto Bacardia, all he has to celebrate. And now up to the last two of them, Snacks and Hunter for the clutch, a good headshot back. More required, Woxic has Con. Zantara is up on Tetris, the time ticking further away. It looks good, it looks great. Only Snacks can save them. There should be nothing left. Just one bullet into the pole and we are locked in. Eternal Fire knocked out G2 from first to last. Copenhagen lifting the trophy, Rio out day 2.
Not present G2 as Eternal Fire show.
Because the G2 we saw from Blast Fall and into here, and still Eternal Fire, a great team. I would expect them to maybe go on for a lengthier run here at Iem Rio than they did, but that wasn't the only team upset, as Liquid also went home fairly early. We had Vitality go out in quarters, and the teams that made the runs throughout Iem Rio, although Furia with the home crowd, maybe not as much of a surprise, we have Mouse reappear after months of being absent from what they were earlier on this year, and Heroic of all teams making a deeper run. Iem Rio, it was confusing to say the least, and certainly shaking things up as we end towards the back half of this competitive season. But what was not surprising is Navi making 6 straight grand finals, and they go head to head against Mouse. And when it comes to best of 5s, Mouse has a better record, historically speaking, in these best of 5s. But I predicted Navi. I was hoping for a great matchup, and indeed we did get one. It was Navi out the get-go, though, just barely surviving on Inferno.
Start taking brackets control up middle. Bit in Boiler, Ema Halls, Wonderful and Alexi this mid-ramp behind the Molotov. Torji, Shuhei, and Yimpat to defend with Brolin rotating over, so Maus have a good feel of what's coming next. And they know still that top banana has not been taken by Navi.
Oh, Impact, he's going aggressive. Torsi's forced into the open. Alexi B taking that away. Brolin's gone, and they've brought it so close, but is this the final moments of Inferno? Bit out of the balcony. It's another one, and that is the finishing blow. Navi have come to play in this BO5 straight away. Mouse's map pick will fall out of their fingers. They will have to bounce back going into Navi's map pick. A 13-11 victory from the world #1. A solid T-side. Solutions found at crucial points, and finally it is closed. Navi with the first blow in this best of 5 final in the heart of Rio de Janeiro.
So a 13-11 Inferno run, you think, okay, Mouse certainly hung in there. They made it competitive. We head to Dust 2, where Navi then dominates, and people are thinking, is a sweep even possible? Like, Navi was looking great.
That hard task of the comeback across the series. Ema to defend this catwalk play.
Alexi dropping Brolin. Ima's alongside of him. Navi 2 kills away from confirming Dust 2. Their map pick is almost in the bag. Alexi B at range. Oh, not exactly the cleanest from Alexi. Torsi burning the impact, clearing out Wonderful coming through CT spawn, and this map isn't over yet.
A bit much from Wonderful. I think he's got the ego of a 12-2 scoreline.
Well, Torsi, it's a clutch or it's over, and it is over. JL to lock in Dust 2. Navi go 2-0 up in this best of 5, and for Alexi B, he started.
And we were set up for something that could have been quick, and then Mouse jumped right back, and they dominate Mirage.
B to kick off this round. Mouse with a 5v4 to try and convert to close out this map, and that is another step in the right direction. Kill after kill, moment after moment. Mouse are back. Finally a map victory in this BO5. Still so much to go, but at least they don't get blanked. At least it is not the 3-0 inside of this arena. JL will go through the formality of playing out this round, but Mouse know they have closed this 13-6. They can always rely on Mirage. Mouse find a way through in the final. One map added to their tally.
So now we're thinking, okay, we're in for a series, maybe a 3-2, maybe a 3-1 finish with this way or the other. Again, I placed my bets on Navi because, I mean, that was the favored team here. It wasn't necessarily a strong bet out of me. And well, Ancient, it certainly delivered. First half ends 10-2, not in Navi favor, but in Mao's. And then the comeback somehow happens. A 10-2 comeback on Ancient to take the Iem Rio championship. This was in classic Navi fashion. It was crazy, but fun to watch.
Him at a climb. Oh.
Do you still make this play? You just made noise. Oh, he still does. He peeks, gets a lot of information. Sees two, decent damage, backs away.
So make sure he stays alive, plays his life. A tense round two, the most tense of this final.
And once again, Navi just playing far, far back at this B bomb site. They want to make sure nobody goes down. If this is to be a set piece and execute onto the bomb site, Bit, JL, and Alexi hold strong in their positions for the retake.
Shuey goes down to Alexi B. Yimpat falls. Another step.
Mouse don't know what to do. Because of Torji's position, they don't know where to go.
Mouse have collapsed. 17 seconds, no time left. No time left in Rio. And that shot, oh, it's big, but he falls, and there's a way back. There's suddenly a way back for Mouse.
JL can stop it. Oh, can he? From CT Sport, he's got the angle. A little late.
A little late, and so it falls into the 1v1. Imma could win the title for Navi. Torzi, their best big game player, to try and keep Mouse in this, to get it into overtime. The Hungarian hunkers down, but Imma now realizes where he is. And the defuse tapped. Torzi doesn't peek, doesn't buy it, doesn't go. Shots come in, but Imma is the final kill. Navi come back all the way.
What a way to win it. What a way to be a trademark Navi.
Which has led many people to believe, and I want to know what you guys think about this. Is this a Navi era? I would say, I mean, you almost have to call it that, right? They have 4 titles throughout this year, 6 straight grand finals, I believe 7 grand finals in total. That seems, in this modern day of Counter-Strike, to be an era, if I do so say myself. And it's been great to watch these guys come together and stick together, especially with the initial doubts of a guy like Wonderful coming in for Simple, and also the kind of the trash talk personality of a guy like JL. It's been a great team to watch, and the consistency, especially in today's Counter-Strike, to make that many grand finals, you can't knock it. As we look to other teams like G2 and other teams, going from a first place to a last place, it makes you question, is a week, maybe 10 days in between events, not including the travel as well, is that enough? But then you look at the anomaly, Navi, who is able to travel time and time again and still consistently make grand finals. For me, if it's not an era, it's certainly a mini era, and one that we have not seen since the likes of probably a FaZe Clan. It's been super fun to watch. I'll probably dive into this for tomorrow's episode, a single video, but there were also a bit of controversy / drama around Navi as they played against Virtus Pro, in case you guys missed this, of them not shaking hands.
It's a bit scary on Ancient. Navi, they weather the storm. JL a big reason for that. And it's interesting to see how Imma and JL both just having a map pop off.
Conversation being had there from Navi at the end of the game. It doesn't look like smiles on the face, maybe already addressing some of those mistakes.
Yeah, it looks like a post-mortem, like within...
And this would be the assumed reason of Virtus Pro being backed by the Russians and the Russian government, as many have been saying, and of course the Ukrainian organization and Navi not wanting to shake their hands. We'll dive into a bit more of that tomorrow, as there were some more clips. But despite all of that, right, the players are, I'm sure they're still friendly when it comes to the organization and who is backing them. That's probably a different conversation. Regardless of that, though, it is Navi now with their 4th title of the year. Is it a Navi era as they take down Maus, who reappeared after a few months? Like, that was a Maus that I love the Maus guys too. It is nice to see them back in the grand finals as we approach the back half and later half of the season. Hopefully they can keep that up. But when it comes to after Navi, who is the pecking order? I mean, Heroic made a run, guys. So it was really crazy fun to watch. Sad to see G2 go out so early. Who were you guys surprised by? Who was it nice to see win? And until next time, take care of yourselves. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning with more CS News. Ta-ta.